This your boy Kofi-Thomas. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I want to talk about something which is very important in regards to the development of a young man, okay? There's something that I believe very firmly, and this is just my opinion, that a male child, when they're 13 years old, even though there's science based upon it, he needs to be around men, period. He needs to be around not just men, but he needs to be circulated with material, whether it's books about the diary of Malcolm X or just so much about just having a male role model in his life, whether it's an uncle, a brother, just more so, it could be the guy at the car wash, somebody that he can sit back and look up to that has a great response concerning who he is as a person, okay? Let me just talk to you about that for a moment. That's one of the elements of going into the making of a young man into a man, almost a little boy into a man. Because we have grown men walking around here that are little boys. My definition, I've already told someone, is that male responsibility. Does he take responsibility in regards to his actions and the things he take care of? Okay? That's very important. Someone asked me one time, they said, well, what happens? What happens? Let me explain. That's one element. The second element is watch the validation or the resources and people that are communicating around your young children, period. Do not have negative people around your kids talking about the child's father, or more importantly, you're going through some type of emotional roller coaster or turmoil in the life of your child, and then you're sitting back and you decide to verbalize all this while the child is sitting there. That's still that child's father. You're dealing with two relationships, the one that you have with that person as a man, the other that child has with regards to their father, that they are entitled to, period. No man should get involved in the relationship of his daughter in regards to her relationship with the mother, but more importantly, no woman should get involved in regards to that relationship of that father in regards to being a father in that child's life. Don't sit back and spread negative images and negative words, because guess what? You're toxic. You're disabling that child from receiving their blessings, but more importantly, tapping into their power source, which is the call of their ancestors, more importantly, their strength base, which is that of their father, period. Now, I hear a lot of people gonna probably say, well, why is it important that it's positive men? Well, guess what? A man will tell to that child and teach that child, whether it's a female, he'll teach that child how a man's supposed to treat her. If it's a male, it's very important because he teaches that child how a man should talk, how he should walk, how he should interact, and how he should deal with difficulties in life, period. All right, not everything is about picking up a gun, all right? Here's the other thing. Even though that man's sitting back and interacting in that pattern, one of the things as parents you gotta watch the influences that's in your home. Stop feeding into and allowing negative people in your personal life as well as around the lives of your children, okay? Because guess what they do? You have a problem with the guy, you sitting back and you just know it's just something you're going through emotional. Your problem could be that you did something wrong that he just disapprove of. Well, guess what? The child, he just sees that child, that man as, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. Mama don't like him. I don't know why. She just say he's just terrible. He's saying, well, I've heard it many times. You're going to be just like your daddy. Well, guess what? Here's the thing. Only allow positive validation concerning the different roles of your children, whether it's the mother or the father around your children. Guess what? I have never sat back and let anybody talk negative about my children's mothers. I'm sorry. I've known and had some personal opinions, but I don't let people do that because guess what? It's my relationship with them. I saw things and had to deal with them at that point in life in regards to whatever the consequences or crisis that they were dealing with, I had to deal with, period. The kids were entitled to growing up having a good, honest opinion about the mothers. All right, but guess what? Same thing goes with the father. Don't never, ever let someone come around and talk about the father in front of the child. I don't care if it's his personal relatives. I don't care if it's so much your mama or so forth. They don't know how that man is as a father. The worst thing I've seen now is that a lot of men out here busting their behinds, doing 9 to 5, 9 to 16, or whatever else, to pay and make sure they provide for the kids. And then in turn, they doing different things in regards to, providing as well as spending quality time with the child. And guess what? There are people who are toxically trying to set up and actually sabotage those situations. Sad. God does see all things. I'll be honest with you. This is your boy Kofi-Thomas. Watch, one, the influences you have around your children, but more importantly, if you have a male child, tap them into the male source. Get him with the male source. He needs to be reading some literature as well as around men. It does count, just like it does in regards to women. Have a great day. Love you always. Happy New Year.